Hello, etc. Of course, the hero we all need and we deserve, especially in these tough times. How you doing? Just finished work, had a huge clean up around this place. This glass stand was caked in dust, so now I just feel a bit tired, but I just fancy just chilling and doing a little bit of texturing. So let's get this Vorach done. It's gonna be a bit of a chill stream today, I think. Just a bit of texturing. Maybe we'll put it in game, but I'm trying to ban myself from doing too much modding for the next couple of weeks because there's a few other projects I want to work on for a bit, and there's been a big rush for RL Craft, so I'm gonna take it chill. There it is. Look at this weird guy. It's gonna be good. USA, eh? UK. So man itself, Final Ferret, how are you both doing anyway? Maybe I should get more fitting music. I've been listening to lo-fi music all day. Let's have a listen. It's not too loud, is it? Am I audible? Yeah, just make sure my audio stuff works, because my audio likes to break a lot these days. Does my... Yeah, no, that looks alright. I think we're okay. That's good. I'm getting lots of random red spikes on the capture card, so I'm gonna repeat myself a sec. I know, it's okay. We're good. Okay, music, yeah. Is there such a thing as horror lo-fi? Let's have a look. Dark lo-fi. It's gotta be. Oh, there is. Perfect. Let's have a little bit offbeat. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Cool. Let's get this guy textured. My hair's getting too long now, but I can't get it cut. You've got to be within 2 meters to cut someone's hair, you see, so it's horrible. All this hair just won't go away. We don't want to sculpt, although that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Sculpting. Ooh. Shading? No. Texture paint. Oh, what's going on here? Let's go to object mode a minute. Let's have a little look. I can't remember where we finished off with this last time. Did we set the right, okay. Material's not set to everything, so we'll just quickly do that. I'm assuming I UV wrapped it last time. We have a lovely UV mesh. I hope so. If not, I'll cry a little bit. That's better. Give that a save. UV. Oh, no we did not. Oh, past me. Come on, what were you doing? No. Oh well. Chill stream. We've got to remember that. Chill stream today. Mezzadrodo, welcome. When will I release this one? It's going to be a while. It's going to be a few weeks. I'm going to take a bit of a break because I'm kind of modded out again, you know? Although the other day I was tempted to start rewriting AI and I was like, no. I've got to focus on sleep and work for a bit. For my sanity's sake. Oops. Oh, you know what? We're gonna be a little special with this one. Yeah. Oh. I don't want that though. Wireframe this. You know what, I'm gonna mark a seam here. I don't like too many. Let me know if this music's too loud, by the way. It's pretty loud for me, to be honest. I'm gonna knock it down a bit. My resolution, I normally go for 256 by 256, but sometimes for the big ones I push 512, or I think the bosses are 1024. So they're quite high res for Minecraft mobs. But these are also UV meshes, so like hang on, if I do Control E, mark seams. If I mark this seam and unwrap it properly, this is how it, like the texture wraps onto the model. I've missed a seam there, I'll have to fix that. But you can see it makes much better use of space, whereas typical Minecraft mobs are just like unfolded cubes, which you kind of need a higher resolution to get like detail. Basically, it's a bit better, but then again, I kind of just screw all the rules when it comes to Minecraft style. But I don't care because that's what I want from my mod. Yeah, that's better. Obviously we want to unwrap the whole thing together because we don't want anything going over each other. Okay. Arm time. Oh, it's a mighty arm, isn't it? About here. Yep. It's good. Oh no. Tell you what, I don't want that, but I do want that. Oh, but that then undoes that. Okay, if that's what Blender says, then we'll do it. Is that really going to unwrap properly? I don't know. No. This won't anyway. UV edit. It's an odd one, this one. But that actually looks alright. Yeah, that's going to be okay. It's going to be alright. Hugard, welcome! Finally texturing this guy. My Modern 1.15.2 gives an error. Java FML failed to create mod. I've seen this error reported a few times. Make sure your configs are empty when updating. Sometimes things change and old configs can cause problems. If not, I need to do more testing with 1.15. It's just been such a rush on 1.12 that I've barely had time to really test 1.15. Fancy Enderman, thanks for the follow. And Anderbro, welcome. How's everyone doing? Anyway, how is doing? Like, I'm a fan of staying indoors, right? But even I want to go out. Like, I miss swimming. It's the only exercise I do, so now I'm just sitting indoors eating lots of M&Ms. So I'm just pushing my body's metabolism at this point. Okay, yeah, so we don't want a seam here because we want the texture to flow nicely. Maybe same for here actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna unwrap nice. Oh, we could even do the back. It's gonna look so odd in 2D land. That should do it in theory. Unwrap. Yeah, that's a nice shape. That takes up a lot of space though. That is a lot of space. We'll see how it goes. If it's taking up too much, I might change it. Normally you can be more aggressive with seams, but because we're at such a low resolution, you can see pixels getting cut off sometimes, so you've got to be careful with marking of the seams. Okay. These legs are pretty straightforward. They're basically just fancy cubes. I mean, that looks fine, doesn't it? Yep. Mark seam. Yep, that's fine. Last one, and then we can start actually texturing it. I thought I had done all the seams last stream, but alas, I did not. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. And we're done. Okay. Love this new feature in the latest Blender. There we go. Except we want a little bit of a gap. Because again, we're in a low resolution, so we need these gaps here. So you just set that there. Bit of empty space here, but that's fine. I think it's alright. Okay. Very good. Right, remirror these. Duplicate. Set that to that. Mirror X. Apply. Normals out. Done. Okay. Oh, I forgot to name all the body parts. We'll get that out of the way. Always remember to name your body parts. Let's see. I tried to delete my config, but it didn't work. Great modding, by the way. Thanks. If you check on Twitch, probably Twitch for better quality, because the quality on YouTube is horrendous, and it's mainly down to the low bit rate I've got to stream at for my crappy internet, basically. But once this pandemic's over, I'll be able to move out and get really good internet. Like the internet I'm looking at from where I'll be moving to, its upload should be what I'm getting as my download, so that's going to be pretty good. But yeah, I'll have to have a look. I'll double check your Forge version as well. Try to use the recommended version. I'll need to try and test my mod out on the latest version of Forge and stuff. There'll probably be a few more 1.15 updates coming out over the next couple of weeks to get it up to snuff. But if you really want to play, do 1.12. 1.12 is really polished at the minute. I'm super frustrated. I'm trying to emulate you by making my own mod. Oh yeah, I've been doing this for years, mind. Like, and it's a lot harder to mod. It's much harder now. The Minecraft code's much more complicated than it used to be. So like, when I started, it was arguably quite a bit easier, and I was able to step up as the code got more complicated. So yeah, it does make it trickier. But all my code is open source, so you're welcome to just download whatever. If there's anything useful there, just copy it. I don't care, you know. I'm happy to share code, because looking at other people's codes, what helped me get my mod where it is. So okay, now welcome. How you doing? So can certain identical shapes be made to use the same texture set, or do you do each one individually? Oh, do you mean by shapes? Do you mean, hang on, do you mean like these objects? Because yes, all of these use the same material, and in the new version of Blender, you can select them all together and then unwrap them all at once. And yeah, they're all basically using the same one. But I can mix and match textures around. I try to avoid it. Try to keep it as simple as I can, and I can layer textures over the top as well. Really, only make things in separate parts, because that's how I animate, basically. I could look at skeletal animation, but I'd have to implement it into the Minecraft rendering engine, which is a lot of work. But yeah, at some point in the future, I'll probably work on a new 3D game project, and it'll be all one mesh with like proper rig going on, which you get to play with stuff like IK joints, and it's so nice. But for now, we do this. It works for Minecraft, you know. But if you're making a model for another game, put it all in one part, basically. Alt Manager, welcome. That boy's fat here, welcome. I tried. Oh no, I've already talked. Just catching up on chat. Thinking this might be a bug. My familiar at times will do 20 plus damage per hit instead of the typical 4. Oh, that's strange. Which versions with that? Is that with the new versions? Because there has been some credit issues with damage where certain enchantments or effects buffed your minions, which has been fixed. So it could be related to that as well. Let's see. Is it important to make as little vertices as possible? Yes, not for file size. These file sizes are tiny. If I bring it up, hang on, we go to projects. Like seriously, a model is tiny. Like I think the texture's bigger. But let me confirm that. We want 115.2. Build. No, we don't. We want dev. Creatures. What am I looking at? This is a demon. Because I guess we can't do the Vorach. Kako demon. Here's a new one. I'd say critter backup files. I should probably keep them deleted. I should turn that off on critter really. Yeah, so we've got cacodemon.obj, which is 199 kibibytes. Everything's in kibibytes in Linux. This is 117, so about the same size, I guess. But what you can do is you can open up a model, open it with a text editor. See, this is all an OBJ is. It's just text. Each of these is a new vertex. I guess you say vertex for singular, don't you? So yeah, that's all the vertexes, and then you got your faces, your normals, and that's an entire model exported as OBJ. So it's just a load of text. It's like about 6,000 lines of text, but this is a text file, so it would take a second to upload this somewhere or load it into memory. Looks like it is a bit bigger than a ping, to be fair, but this is only a 256 by 256 ping, which you could have like several of those on the website and it wouldn't take long to download the full web page. So yeah, models are tiny, but rendering each vertice is where the performance comes in. And I mean, for a modern game engine, this is nout. But for like Minecraft, which has really dated rendering, it's quite a bit more heavier because it hits the CPU much more than it really should. But this is fine, you know, for a modern machine. Okay. Do you have to do each leg on its own, or can all the legs be made to use the same texture without having individual? Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. So I mirrored the leg and the arm. So these, if I go to here, so this uses this part of the texture. Oops. As does this, so they both share the same part. I could move them if I wanted to, or like re-unwrap and have them separate. It depends if I want them to have identical textures or not, and in this case I do, but I don't for the back legs. It's a slightly different shape, so the back legs in a different position. So yeah, it's really down to how I unwrap it. I deliberately unwrap these and then mirror them afterwards because I want them to share the same texture. But yeah, so it's just purely down to how it's unwrapped. Oh yeah, the air smelting recipe, that's a weird one. I'll have to have a look at that. And welcome. Is that 115, I'm guessing? Two number 9s, a number 9 large, and a number 6 with extra dip. It's on its way. I'll shove it through the webcam. Okay, I think I'm up to date. The newest build, okay, yeah, it'll be a 115 thing. I'll have to have a look. It's on my CurseForge. Okay, yeah, I'll have to have a look. 115 needs some love. Once I've got the energy back, I'm so busy with 112. Okay, this is leg left. Let's quickly do the chores of the modelling, which is where everything needs to have the right name so it gets animated properly. Arm left. There we go. And what we've got? Head, no, body. Okay. This is leg right. At some point I might update my naming system. Leg back. I have to add special animation for that. Arm right. Okay, and we need parent stuff, so there we go. All done. So now if I rotate the body, yeah, everything moves with the body. Excellent. Right, that part's done. Now we can texture it, which is here. Why is it see-through? It hasn't got a texture yet, that's why. Vorach. I want closest. I want this to be an image. I can never remember how to generate an image now. Hang on, watch it crash again. It used to be so easy to just be like, generate a new image, but now I don't know how to do it anymore. Still got growing pains from Blender 2.7, that's how much I've changed things. Okay, generated. Nope. I just want a new image. How do I do it, Blender? Why you change things? So annoying. Generated. 256 by 256. Black. Turn into image. Where's the magic button gone? So annoying. Do I go here? No? Can't, yeah, you can't load the image because there isn't one yet. So let me make one. It won't let me make an image. Stupid Blender. We'll quickly make a blank image because for some reason Blender half the time now doesn't let me tell it to make a new image. Bit annoying. 256 by 25. Oh no, 592. Getting used to this new numpad I got. Okay, and we're gonna want it to be filled black. Okay. Oh no, we don't want the Kako. We want Vorach. Let's move you down there, out of the way. Vorach.ping. Save. Yes. Close. Move you down there as well. And single image. Open. There we go. So many steps for such a simple thing. Texture paint. We can still see through it though. What's the deal with that? If you like, I don't know if my old streams are there, but if you look at my old streams when I used like an older version of Blender, those took me seconds to get going texturing. So annoying. GitLab. Alright, that makes some sense. It's also in 112.2, the air smelting, because that can't be right. Making all the different types of models sure looks. Yeah, it used to be less work. Everything gets more complicated as time goes on, I find. Now you've got all these rendering steps just to paint a texture, which I'm sure I've done wrong somehow. Oh, I know what it'll be. Hang on, it'll be the thing alpha hashed. There we go. Must set this to alpha hashed. So dumb. Okay, right. Let's make sure everything works. Can I draw a smiley face on it yet? That's all I want to do. And call the material Vorach. I can't remember if I was going to make these tameable or not. Don't think I was. I think I was going to make them summonable. Okay, is it using itself as a texture? I think it is. Yes, it is. There we go. Done! Next mob. I think that's quite a good texture. Quite intimidating. So, thanks for watching. Welcome, Gene, I'm going to say. I'm bad at pronouncing names, forgive me. This stream bot does a lot of spamming. There's a stream bot. Oh, restream. Oh yes, so messages from Twitch and YouTube will get relayed through restream. So that's all that is, because I'm live on both Twitch and YouTube and DLive as well. It would be pretty creepy, I guess. Reminds me of the what's the mod called? With the what's it called? The thingy mod. Can't remember its name. Someone might know what I mean. Oh yeah, skeletal animation so much better, but that's for a completely different game. Okay, I need a nice, like a really nice undead texture. So, is that just called texture as well? God. Vorach, there we go. And let's add a shield to it. Okay, new texture. Call it brush 1. We'll be organised today. And got my little dumping ground of textures here. Oh boy, here we go. Got them all. Look at this. Like on Windows, for some reason, this causes tremendous lag dragging this window around. I have no idea why. So, one other thing I don't miss. Do we use the zombie chest again? We use it for 2 mobs now. We use it for the Banshee. And I forget what. We use a bit for the arc file as well, but you can't really tell with the arc file. I'd say yes, I like this texture. But if it looks too much like a Banshee, we'll change it, but it's fine. Okay, I'm going to do the body first. We'll do the body first. Set the texture to our brush, set it to stencil. There we go. HD Vortex. I don't want to copy the Vor too much. Like, I never really played Quake, but I want this Vorach to be a bit different. You know, my own. Make it my own as I do. X mirror, and off we go. Oh yeah. Oh, a good texture really makes things faster for texturing. I'm not the best at 2D art, you see. So. Also, my brush strength isn't maxed out, is it? Oh no, it is. That's okay. Good. Okay, right. Let's kind of want this to be all like here, and then I'm gonna go big for the back. Yeah, there we go. Easy mode. Oh yeah, there we go. Looks more undead than demon maybe, so I might change this part up a bit. Also, these ribs don't make sense coming into where the hands are, so just quickly fix that. Same for like the back part here. Oh, that's better. Better. Probably change the colour around a bit. It needs to be. It's got a bit of a yellowy tinge to it at the minute. I think we need to go more the pale blue. We want X mirror off for the arms. We'll probably make it darker at the tips. Yeah, definitely. Definitely darker at the tips. It's quite a simple texture, this one, really. It's just graininess for like stretched skin sort of look. You probably won't look very much in place in the Nether, which is where he's going to spawn. It, I guess. But that's because in 1.16 it's going to spawn in some of those area biomes, so it makes sense. For 1.12 it's just going to be whatever. Okay. Nice and dark. Oops. It's better. I'll just quickly finish this and I'll catch up with chat as I do. I tend to zone out a lot when modelling, so it may not read messages straight away. Okay. A bit more like here. Oh no, that's really dark. There we go. I see, I wanted like lots of white there, didn't I? There we go. Good start. Hey, it's our boy Matt Attack. How you doing? Yes, still gonna do the brain throwing thing. It'll be hard animated pulling it from its head, but it'll have a purple splodge with a brainy lump texture from its head, and I'll be doing that for the projectile model as well, so it will look like a brain that chases you. Yeah, I'm keeping safe. I haven't been outside for must be a month now. Well, I've been out to the corner shop for like 20 minutes tops. That's it. So yeah, I'm staying in. Like, not really for me, but more so for like my dad, who's had like lots of heart surgery and shit. So if I catch it, I'll be alright. But well, I say that, I might not. But yeah. Ideally I'd be moved out to be a bit better, but whatevs. I go out every day on my bike ride, but make sure I don't go near folk. Maybe I should try doing that. I do have a bike. I think it still works. I'm just gonna close these blinds. There we go. Remember we had a new charge we need to make. Oh, we need a Quake one. Ooh, a Quake charge, eh? Yeah, it's the only missing one, isn't it? I think. We'll see what we can do. Okay. Let's get these thick legs textured. I think that's gonna work quite nicely. Oh yeah, there we go. I like this colouring. It's a nice brown lumpy graininess for the legs. Almost spider-like, but not spider-like. Alright. This is such a useful texture, this one. Really, really useful. I might change, oh, oops, the bottom part of the leg. So it's a bit more unique. We'll see. I like the idea of a weird pattern there. Actually, no. Changed my mind. This part, I'd rather it be a bit simpler. Darker. have that there as like a... Oh yeah, it's like a weird exposed tendon that way. What's that look like? Almost. And then it looks like it's connected to like a weird bony ridge part. Oops, nope. That's just the aggressive blender lighting. Texture up to there. And a little bit here, little dabbing. Dab dab. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that. Maybe. No, I'm not quite. Okay, hang on. Yeah, it's better. Cool. Just got the back leg to do now. I find when you get stuck inside, you tend to get in a hole and it scares you more, I reckon. I guess so. Yeah, I can see that. Fits well as the base of Quake. Oh, that's a good point. That's a fun reference. Maybe we'll make it a Quake. We'll add Quake element to it. Quake and Void. There we go. Quake and Void. That's a fun mix. Oh, by the way, I deleted all the configs and all my problems got fixed. I've had the same config. Oh yes, yeah, if you've had the same config for years, when updating, you're definitely going to get problems. Yeah, there's been a lot of change. I'm going to try and reduce the amount of config change, but there might be one last one as they're doing another AI overhaul in the future. But that's for the future to worry about. Okay, this one I can turn on X mirror mode, which is always handy. We'll get these veiny parts going. Quickly get this part down. So this is a different texture because while this looks like one of the legs, it's technically its tail, physically. The tail that evolved over years into a third leg. It's going to be a little different. But also not. A little different but the same. Turn X mirror off. Shrink this down, get more detail in on it. And fix this part. There we go. Looks better. Beautiful. Ah, gonna get all the lady demons. All of this could also be a female, so all I don't, I'm gonna stop talking. There we go. Okay. This is bugging me and needs cleaned up. There we go. Head time! Yay! More like a bit ahead. Oh dear. One X mirror back on. Oh, you know what? That's just screaming to be its head already. Done. Oh, I like that. Oh, we definitely want that actually. I'll make that purple. It's purple brain. Should probably expose the brain from like there, I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that. Go to like there, and then back to flesh from here. And then for its fangs, I'm going to use this part. I need like a better. Maybe this would look better. Pretty much at a point now where I just need this colour with a bit of noise. God damn it. Hey big titty bitches, thanks for the sub and welcome. How you doing? Coming in loud for sub. Make the brainy symmetrical, eh? You got okay. Unbalanced the way I play. Oh dear. Yeah, I might have to lower some of the spawn rates a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, thanks for the sub, Big Titty. And how's your day been? How are you doing? Okay, let's knock symmetry off then, as suggested. And asymmetricalize this brain part, eh? Only like part of it though. And then like this part here could be like, a little less peeled back. Yeah, that's better. Maybe have it come right out on this side. And then on this side to about here. Then seal that part up. There we go. That's quite nice. Good. Yes. Not sure how subbing works though. I'm not either, to be honest, even though I've like, seen it for years. My day's been pretty good. You? Me, working all day, but like was in a video call with everyone all day pretty much, so working with people can sometimes be a nice alternative to the usual. And then I cleaned the shit out of my this room because I've moved stuff around again, and I had this glass stand that telly's on and it was caked in dust, so a bit of a dust and clean up as well, because why not? Okay, it's colouring time. Get our crayons out. Oh man, I keep forgetting to make the white palette first. I want to set this to colour. And let's go a bit of a void purple. And oh yeah, that's gonna be good. We don't want mirror mode on for this part though. Should we keep plenty of that shading in though? Might change the colours around after, we'll see. This might need to be a bit brighter, maybe more towards the magenta side. Lots of purples in my mobs lately. Yeah, we definitely need to throw this more towards magenta, I think. A bit too much purple, not enough magenta. So, but we'll do a little mix of magenta and purple. How about that? See, it's a bit voidy. It is a bit voidy, to be fair. There we go. Lit, yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? Contrasts quite well with pale. Welcome back, etc. And Noob YT, I guess that means for YouTube. Welcome. How you doing? And Leon Mine, welcome. Just see that message earlier up then. I like the fight, but it makes mod pack unplayable because of how many mobs spawn and that they are the only ones. How spawn some mobs that need their mobs killed can't be play. Is that for RLcraft though? Because RLcraft does have modified spawn rates, to be fair. If it's for 115, then it does need a bit of a balance, probably. Okay, let's embrace the purple parts, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see what this looks like. I should have mirrored it. I forgot to mirror. And we'll just paint on this side. I don't know if I want this. We're going this far with the colouring. I don't know if I like it. I think it takes away from the head. And it kind of suggests that this is exposed flesh. What do you guys think? Don't like the purple chest. If it should be in the end. It's like end coloured, isn't it? But it is meant to be a demon. Yeah, I don't like this though. Yeah, we're gonna discard that. Yeah, there we go. So, keep it exclusively up here, because that means it's like, oh, this is exposed parts of the inside, whereas this is like, no, this is what it's meant to be on the outside. It's just what the flesh, it's how the flesh folds. We have a little untextured patch here. It's terrible. Oh no. Got to configure everything back. There we go. And we've got the mirror mode. Yeah, we do. Why is it purple? I clicked on white. Come on. There we go. Better. Done. Next mob. This might actually be done. Looks like a bikini. I mean, I've seen some odd bikinis in my lifetime, but I've not quite seen any. Unless you meant when it was purple, but it's quite an interesting taste in bikinis you've got there, though. You should give it big eyes, or at least markings. Oh, these guys don't have eyes. No eyes. No eyes. Maybe a weird little mouth stitching, though. It does need its mouth put in, to be fair, so let's try and do that. Ooh. Something subtle, so it's like you can't quite tell what's going on. Perfect. Ah. Do we go for like? Oh no. Maybe. I don't know. No. This is hard to do. Be careful when doing eyes. I'd say maybe just like that'll do. I feel like the white area should be a bit darker. Yes, I may have to darken it a bit. We'll do some colour adjustments. Why did you fix the Reaper and the Banshee being unable to pathfind to you when submerged in water? Oh yes. There's a few mobs that weren't attacking things in water that they do now. That was a bug. Mods that add in more mobs don't summon. Not testing our aircraft, but the base mod of any other mods. Oh, which ones? What am I using to make the texture? I think I just found it by googling zombie corpse torso, and I just found it, and I'm like, well, that's perfect, because I'm not going to go outside and take photos of dead bodies. So this is the next best thing, is just texture things, because that's how if I had to do like 100% like professional, I'd go out and take a photo of something like an animal or something and use that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no, don't like it. Boop. Better. Maybe. No? No. Yeah. What do you guys think? We'll tweak the colouring a bit. Maybe shift it away from this brown that it's got going on at the minute though. Yeah, I need to cover exactly what vampire is, Hugod. I'll get into that. I need to iron it out, I think. It's still a bit vague at the minute. The white area on the upper body could, oh yes, I read that. Why does it lack eyes? Because it adds to its charm. I think the Vor mob that it's based off also doesn't have eyes, and I kind of like it. It kind of doesn't look with eyes, basically. Yeah, it's used. Okay, Google, take a picture. Use the Google Glass. It feels like a bony boy. I guess, yeah, we'll move away from this colour. It'll be better. Looks like it's made of cotton. Okay. A puppet with 3 legs. It does look a bit puppety, doesn't it? A spine on the back. Could add a spine. That could work. What do you think about my beastly broth idea that I did? Oh, I'll have to have a look at my DMs. Beastly broth, eh? I'll have to have a look. Any of the mobs that add in more mobs, and they won't spawn the mobs, but more of it also seemed like to show about his, but it looked okay. I'll have to have a look, William, see exactly what it is. Oh, we got the Hey Dad message from D Live. There we go. It's a beard. I either get Hey Uncle or Hey Dad, and then when I shave, I just don't anymore. Antonio, welcome. Can you give a tip? Are you welcome to give a tip if you want? But I love the looks of this mob. Looks great. It's going to be a good one, this one. It's going to be annoying because it's going to throw weird brain lumps that are going to chase you down, essentially. Make the stitching a bit light coloured so that it blends more with the body. Or maybe, yeah, it's a bit contrast. We're going to do this now. We'll do this now. So up. There's his face. Oh. Okay, let's go to levels. And kind of like, no, I want to do a burn on the highlights. Ooh. Maybe on the midtones. No, not the midtones, highlights. Yeah. And then tweak the levels a bit. Yeah, that's the opposite of what we want. We want to pull the white down a bit. Why does they shouldn't have that drag the window? That's just annoying. And should we keep our contrast a little bit? There we go. Makes it a bit darker. Yeah, we want to do a hue shift, but we're going to do same color. Selection first of all. Make it fuzzier. This one. Okay, perfect. More on the blue, bit more on the blue side. I'm not going to saturate it though. Still got a bit of brown here, but I kind of like it. It looks a bit like whatever the word is. Bit of brown here, adds a bit more colour variant to it. That's quite good. Let's go back up and see what it looks like. There we go. Very different mob now. What am I doing? I'm making a new model for Minecraft mod. So I'm going to put these guys in game. It's going to be good. They're going to throw brains at people. I love it. Thanks, Gomapalia. I think that's how you say that name. I think it would look better if the mouth had an angle. Oh, like a bit of a creepy smile. Okay, I can maybe do that. Maybe could do that. It's going to be a bit tricky to do now. The texture's set. Probably better off doing it in Critter. So that's this part here. We need a smudge brush. Too big. Smudge. Where is smudge? I'm still new to Critter, so bear with me. Wet paint? No. Want smudge. I don't know how Critter works. I'm a Critter noob. Because everything's all built into the brush in Critter, whereas in Photoshop you've got different tools that do different things. It's here, isn't it? No, it's here. Distort grow? Distort move. Perfect, that's what we want, but not that big. Let me catch up with chat. Oh no, there's Hugo getting triggered by Brydav again. Classic. How do you feel about the new Basalt Deltas biome? Would you make fire mobs spawn there, or maybe? I'll have to have a look at the new biome once. Like I don't care about Minecraft until Forge 1.16 comes out, so I don't really care about the update until then, and then I'll have a good look. Oh, why has it got to blur it though when I move it? One cool thing you can do in Critter that you can't do in Photoshop is, well, I don't think you can. You can rotate the entire image for editing it, which is really, really handy. Okay, we're gonna. Oh God. We want to distort. Warp it? Doesn't do anything. This isn't going very well at all. Oh God. Oh no. Well, actually, it's hard to tell what's going on, but it is actually doing. Yeah, there we go. All I gotta do is bring the original image back into it. There's a new layer underneath. It's a bit of an odd smile, which is good. That might actually work. We'll give it a save and we'll see. Let's go up. Let's have a look. What do you think? It's a bit blurred there, so I'll add a bit of noise to that so it doesn't look as blurred. Actually, I'll do that dead quick. Yeah, all we've got to do is we can just rub it out, I guess, can't we? Eraser brush. Small, not that small, fucking hell. Too big. Oh yeah. That's better. There we go. Bit of a smile going on now. Subtle. Looks nice. Cool. What software is this? This is Blender that I use to make the model. And this one is Critter that I use for texturing. All open source, free to grab software as well. Free as in beer, not as in shit as well, so it's always good. It's open source, it's made by people for people, rather than some crappy free commercial license, like free preview crap. I think this is alright. Maybe this could be lit up a bit, maybe. I don't know, what do you guys think about the colouring? Stupidity isn't abominable. Free speech, you God. I believe in free speech. As long as it doesn't cause people to burn down 5G towers. So maybe free speech isn't always the best idea, but whatever. Y2, hello, welcome. Looks like a Banshee Warrior thing. It does a bit, which is alright. That's good. Add some blood, make those spoopy. Ooh, maybe a little bit of blood around the mouth could be good. I suggest looking more at the lore, so your ideas are a bit better from the mod. Oh, I see. Yeah, it could actually be quite useful for Brideav. Looks a bit ashen. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to, like, that can be its base, and then we could have the other one as light, sort of thing. Okay, so burn down the 5G towers and blame. Oh god, who is offending who? Hugh God's triggered by Brideav's ideas. Happens every stream. It's fine. It's the norm. Okay. Yes, I am going to add lots of new part drops for the equipment. So this will drop a part. I'm going to go over a lot of old mobs and add new drops as well. Anything with a new model, I want to give one. So at least 20 new parts in the next major update. But I'm going to be on a bit of a break, so don't expect that update anytime soon. I say that, I always end up not taking a break. Although I have taken breaks for a few months in the past. We want to lighten. There we go, a bit brighter. Fixed. Let's go here. We want to. I mean, that's set to lighten. So what do? Screen? No. No. Maybe it's just too strong. That's terrible. I want a dodge. Do we have a dodge here? Soft light. Now we're talking. That's a bit more like it. Yeah, there we go. Let's bring it out a bit. Are we symmetrical? No, fuck's sake. Okay. I think this part's a bit blue, so I'm going to desaturate it, I think. Symmetry off for the leg. Yeah, we definitely want to desaturate this blue here. Maybe even change the colour. X mode back. Got to remember the blender lighting also adds a lot of shade to it. Okay. Now I'm going to set this to colour. Oh yeah. Beautiful desaturation. Okay. better. Okay. Definitely turn into a grey boy from a bony boy before. Oh wait. Oh, we do have X mirror on again. Good. So we're doing it look ice themed. That's better. I like that much more. This is actually based. It's based on a Doom mod that adds a mob called Vorach, which is actually based off of Quake, which I've never played, but I like the mob from the mod. So that's how we got to this point. Kind of like mottled colouring now. Much better. And then this I want to just lighten up for screen, but not that light. Holy fuck. Really X mirror off. That's going to be too hard to do. Color dodge? Nope. No, it needs a new recoloring, I think. Yeah. There's too much brown going on here. It's no good. Much better. Yes, Gooey123, this is a new mob. Glitch Reaper, welcome, how you doing? Vorach Leb, maybe the leg? Maybe, I think it's probably going to have to be this part, and it'll be a pike. It'll be a good pike part that can fire their brain projectiles. Maybe I'll be more creative and it'll be a pike part with its brain shoved in, like, impaled on it as well. So it's like a mix, like rather than just cutting off the body part, I might get a bit of brain lump and shove that on it as well, so it looks even more interesting. Feels like a trite, maybe, I don't know, trites are quite different. Yeah, it is technically big brain. Exposed brain, true. Speaking of mimics, I think there should be mimics based from Prey. I've not really seen Prey. I've got ideas for mimics though. Probably base them off. For me, the first time I found a mimic in a game was Nox, which is like a little top-down RPG game. The mimics there looked kind of like what I made the eyewigs look like, now that I think about it. Yeah. So yeah, mimic like weird beetle things. So they've got like a floaty blobby eye thing as well. I'll do something cool for Mimics. They'll look really interesting. Oh yes, big equipment part update. Hellforge is going to be all about more demons, some aberrations, more subspecies, and lots of equipment parts. I might even add shields. So that could be big. And equipment durability probably go in as well. For animation, this will be quite easy. I mean, yeah, I'll have like the offset rotation for the front two legs that the jousts use, and then that'll just be a back set rotation. I don't really need to copy animations. I just say rotate by this much across this angle, and then my animation system does the rest. Jousting one of cousins, yeah. Ooh, shield. Oh yes, shields, and then later on armor. Armor's gonna be awesome. Like you'll be able to make a chest plate, and then add shoulders to it as well, and then maybe something on the back, and maybe like a crest on the front. And then for legs, I'll probably do the legs in top part, and then like a kneecap plate for each, essentially. So you'll be able to build armor like how you build the equipment. So the armor will be split into parts as well. It's going to be awesome. Shoes actually. Oh no, you've got boots. Yeah. So again, boots will be in two parts, I guess. Top part and then the sole. So yeah. And then helmets. Have fun with helmets. Like have the base helmet and then a crown on the helmet, essentially. So yeah, helmets 2 parts, chests 3, legs 2 or 3, probably 3, and then boots will be 2. Should be fun. It's going to be fun having the equipment armor system, shields and armor, and then bows and stuff eventually. The Sparta T8, yes, 99.9% of the mod, because I get people helping with translations. Tamad Titan, who's in chat, does the wiki now, which saves me a lot of time. And I've had voiceovers and stuff, but when it comes to the actual mobs, the models, the hardest part, the programming, that's the hardest part of the mod, definitely. It's all me at the minute. It's all open source though. Are you going to stream animating or... I normally do. There's not really an animation process. I kind of just put it in, and most of the time it just works without a problem. I guess we'll get these guys in game. I think we're pretty much done here. Yeah, I think we're done. We're done. Okay, we'll close this. Quickly do some subspecies. What subspecies don't we have a lot of? Hang on. Let's open up idea. Get our mod loaded up. I'll be testing in 1.12 because 1.15 takes half a year to hot swap at the minute because of broke hot swapping in Forge 1.15. Hopefully they'll fix it soon. A bit annoying. But I will mirror it so it'll be released in both at the same time. But what I want to check is I want to go into creatures here and find in path subspecies. Oh no, it's variant now. It's variant, and I can't tell in one line anymore. I did a count. How did I do a count last time of subspecies? I don't know. I think I went through each of them one by one. What subspecies are we short on? I'm French and I love you mod. Ah, well thanks. I'm British, so not far from where you are. We're both in Europe. Keppel and Lux. Keppel might be a bit too similar. Lux could be good. Boss rush. I go against certain mods, bosses with dedicated equipment. Oh, nice. That could be fun. Yeah, it could be quite fun to watch. This will be. This is going to be a normal mob. It'll be a rarish spawn because they're going to be quite tough mobs. They call me Danger. I have a terrible memory though. Normal mob. I do love how Minecraft is so international. Oh yeah, definitely. It was Swedish, I think. It was not Swedish, even though it wasn't his original idea. But whatever. Um, boss mobs are extremely powerful. Oh yeah. I forgot where I listed all of the subspecies. Just a bit annoying. How many scarlet ones have we got? 33 scarlet. Keppel. How many Keppels? 17. Maybe we need another Keppel. So maybe we could go for Keppel. Lux. 17 Lux. How many Darks? 21. Dark's doing alright. I guess Lux and Keppel are quite low. Definitely don't want Verdant because we have 34. Same for Violet. 23. We have so many Verdant. You can tell green's my favourite colour. Scarlet. 33. Azure. 29. Russet. 19. Russet's nearly caught up. Lux, Keppel. I'm forgetting some. Ashen. Ashen. 21 Ashen. Golden. 27 Golden. So yeah, maybe Keppel and Lux would be a good idea. Okay, let's do it. Yes, I've got my own export script that exports a bit of JSON, and it also exports an OBJ file because I use a custom renderer that renders the OBJs out. Yeah, he's going to spawn in the Nether. Yeah, like Notch said, when he was done, he would release he would make Minecraft open source, and rightfully so, because it was the community that made Minecraft as big as it was. Without the community, it wouldn't have got anywhere. All that free advertising on YouTube, all of the mods pushing it forwards, and they did the opposite of that and sold it to Microsoft. So this is why we have so many issues trying to update mods between Minecraft versions. If it was open source, Minecraft would be 1,000 times better than it is right now. Mods would be crazy as well. It'd be awesome, the sort of mods you'd get. Oh, you do some neo-Nazi tweet. I haven't seen those sorts of tweets. I don't know. I'd have to read them myself, because if I see an article about X being neo-Nazi and stuff, I just think about PewDiePie, who's shamefully misrepresented by the media because he's a threat to the media, basically, and it just puts me off. So I just don't trust articles, basically. Okay, I'm gonna have to be right back a second though, because I need a little break. So I'll leave this guy here and I'll be right back. I am back. Oh, it's a bit cold now. Echo, turn off the fan. I'd have the fan on all day, but a bit cold now. Where am I? Trites are not arthropods, they're aberrations. They're all made of flesh now. So, no. Also, funny story, I made my house a cave with no torches. Oh, a lunar grew, nice. Or spawn. It depends what version, I guess. If you're on, like, my mod's been around since Minecraft 1.6.2, but to be fair, for 1.6.2 there's only the Belf, Behemoth and Pinky. 1.6.4 had a good section of mobs, and then 1.7.10 a lot more. Why is Steven Universe as a Nephrite? It's just Nephrite's funny actually. Nephrite is jade. Because jade is both jadeite or nephrite. They're both completely different minerals, but they're both jade because back in the day when they couldn't look at stuff under a microscope or whatever, they thought they were the same. So nephrite and jadeite are both jade. So when you're dealing with jade, you could be dealing with jadeite or nephrite. So there you go. I just think nephrite sounds cool, and I like green, so that's why it's nephrite. That's why I go with that. What are we doing to this guy? We're done. We're doing subspecies. Okay. Keppel. Higher saturation. Blast the saturation right up, actually. Keppel is cyan based, so like a blue brain. I feel like we should do a little bit more to it though. Maybe a burn. Oh no. Maybe a dodge. Dodge some highlights. Yeah, I mean, it's Keppel. Counts. I think the levels might need a tweak. Oh yeah, that brings us back. It's like a shiny boy now, isn't it? Keppel, done. Vorach, Keppel. And Lux was the other one, wasn't it? For Lux I want to shift back to that tan sort of colour. Yeah, like a rotted. Like, this is a light demon skin, but he's a rotted boy. Oh wait, can't do lightness because that's crap. And levels, do that, but then no, wrong way around. Can't do that either. Dodge the shadow, no, the midtones, dodge the midtones. And dodge the highlights. Okay. It's kind of golden at the minute, so we need to desaturate that. Maybe shift it more towards a reddish hue. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, okay, this is good. Light Lux. Lux. Looks quite nice. Green brain. Can't argue with a green brain, to be fair. I like this colouring as well. It's like mud / like old blood, I guess. Yeah. Good night, games. Thanks for dropping by, Noob IT, if you're heading off. Or does you just... Yeah, you are. Cool. Thanks for dropping by. So the colour variants, just palette swaps. Mostly, yeah. And yeah, the rare variants are retextures and only bigger. And they have special effects going on. And then the subspecies are brand new models entirely. New models and textures. So that's the whole mix up. Maker inspired, maybe. I like at some point I want to delve into angels as like a new type of mob. So I'll be having a lot of that sort of influence going on for the angelic mobs, I guess. So yeah, I like Lux. Lux is looking good. Capel. Like a very Capel-y, I guess. Blue Brain. I mean, it's Capel, but I feel like something more could go on for it. Especially when you compare it to the base Vorach. Way too. I mean, you can tell it's Capel, but it needs a bit more oomph, I think. Yeah, it needs a bit more going on, I think. So let's get Capel back. Levels. Do I want it lighter? Maybe it should be really dark. Make it a dark one instead. Odd bits of light. And then maybe make its blue brain glow like mad. See what that looks like. It's going to need a bit of a touch up, this one, I think. But I think it's looking promising. Let's make sure we've got plenty of blue going on first. Have to creep the blue in a bit more to fade it in. Yeah, it's definitely better. We're not mirrored, are we? No, good. Okay, and okay. That's what it needs, but not that strong. Let's do this. There we go. Looks less harsh. Oops. Sometimes I give the subspecies a bit of extra treatment. They need it. Okay, I want to darken. That part. Get the darker parts back. Blue head. There we go. Looks more interesting. Capel. Thanks for dropping by, Hugh God. See you later. Oh, red braid. You know what? Red would look a lot better. Red goes well with cyan. Okay, let's do it. This is going to be an epic gamer moment. Okay, here we go. 100%. Yeah, we'll go red. Good idea. Should have done this from the start. And I tend to have red coupled with cyan quite a lot. I mean, they are opposite colours. the opposite of red is cyan, so it makes sense that they complement each other. You can see here why I'm careful with seams, because you can really see where the seam is. Obviously it doesn't really matter for, like, no one's staring at the model that close. But yeah, that's why seams are important to get right sometimes. A little bit around the mouth, because why not, eh? There we go, yes, much better, much better. Now the Keppel one looks interesting. There we go, now I'm happy. Now with real brain here. Please, can someone tell me how to enable dungeon? They should be enabled by default now. So if you've got fresh configs, dungeons will be on. Do /lm space dungeons space locate to find if any are near you. Plus dark red, a little bit of dark red. I don't want to colour this part. I want to keep the colour in the brain section alone, just so it, because if I colour this part red or dark red, it looks like that's all exposed flesh, which isn't the intention for this part of the body. The Vorach will be nice for the Soul Sand. Oh yes, they'll fit perfectly in the Soul Sand Valley. This is true. Okay, let's get these guys in game dead quicker, and then we'll wrap up the stream. Just a little stream today. Yeah, well, wow, it is a little stream, only like 2 hours. So here's our base one. Okay, we're gonna do the whole export thing now. So first, I want to export the OBJ model. And then I want to run my own little script here. Just run it. It's meant to run automatically, but the latest Blender broke it, so I need to fix the automatic loading. But now I can export as a Lycanites mobs, and let's call it Vorach. And this will generate a little helper JSON. Go all the way down here. Makes this little JSON file, which just tells my animation system where all the body parts are, what their parent is, and the rotation joints of everything based on what I found in the Blender model. So makes things a lot easier than how I used to do the models back in the day. Okay, so these are the 3 model files we need. I want to go to here. I want to go to source, main, resources, assets, Lycanites mobs, textures, and models. Okay, entity, and then open some new tabs, and do this for, actually we'll make these ones for 112.2 as well as 115.2. Always do them both at the same time. Right, I'm going to copy these. Oh, hang on. Yeah, model first. Okay, cool. Copy the models in. Does that work? Yeah, it did. Did that work? Yeah, it did. Cool. And the textures into ship. That's the model folder. Whoops, we don't want that in there. Don't belong there. in here and in here. Cool, done. Right. Ooh, close that. We don't want to save that again. Let's go down to here. Now we've got to do all the boring programming part. I'll not get them fully implemented. I'll just get them in walking around, making their sounds. Oh, we do have sound for these guys as well, which is going to be good. Okay, first I want to make a creature JSON. I want something that's ranged, and I think the behemoth will be a good one to copy. I'm dead lazy. I always just copy another mob and then edit it rather than type it all up from scratch. So this is the Vorach. It's a demon. It'll be in the monster group. Its AI class is entity Vorach, and its model is model Vorach. So we whip those in. These parts here are one of the main reasons why some updating from older versions without resetting your config, if you've got changed config, can break things because it doesn't load the model properly or whatever. So just a heads up on that. I want it to come out in Nether portals, spawn in the Nether, and spawn in the overworld if anyone sets its biomes to overworld biomes. So yeah, Nether only, so that's -1. By default, biome tags, Nether. That's fine. Spawn weight of 4. No, we'll knock it down to 2. Yeah. Okay, height. How big are these guys? Whoops. Material. 3.5 does the job. Height 3.5. Width of 1. 1.5. We'll do 1.5. I would say 60 health. There are no pushovers. Although they shouldn't have more health now. Put them back down to 40. Same as a behemoth, I think. So yeah, 40 HP. There's a 1.14 glitch where the bestiary is too big, and change your GUI scaling. In 1.12 it automatically does the GUI, in the newer versions it doesn't, and I need to redesign it for the bigger GUI scale because I can't force the scaling anymore. So yeah, for now, if you set your GUI scale to normal, it'll look fine, but that's all I can do for now until I get around to writing a fix for it. But yeah, 1.14's dropped, so try to move to 1.15 or use 1.12 if you want to use an older version of Minecraft. 1.12's really polished. 1.15, it's got a few issues, but it's like on par with 1.12 otherwise. It just needs a bit more heavy testing sort of thing. So yeah, either use the latest Minecraft or 1.12. They did like a long-term support thing for 1.14, but I don't see the point in doing that. They should just, if they want long-term support, it should be 1.12 and then the latest, because all the mods are on 1.12 still. So yeah, I'll be using the latest Minecraft or 1.12 because of RL Craft really, but 1.12 is still really busy. So maybe the guy who's making the mods designs his mob stat. I'm always happy for feedback, what stats people think are good, but yeah, I always make the choice in the end. But you can always edit the JSON files and change it if you don't want it that way. Everyone's got a choice. I'm getting lots of emails, LinkedIn stuff. I haven't updated my LinkedIn for a while. Movement speed 20, yeah, I'll keep it at 20. Damage for melee 2, but they don't do melee yet. I will be changing that. Attack speed, range speed 0.5. These are going to fire homing projectiles that will home really well, so we don't want them attacking too rapidly or it's going to be crazy, because these projectiles are going to hit like a truck. Effect amplifier. I don't know if I do -1 or not. I'll leave that for now. Pierce height, that's fine. Egg color. What color do we want the egg? Let's get the Vorach up and get our advanced color selector. Was it the advanced one? No, there's another one. Hang on, tools, window, no, tools, no, view. It is in window. Is it? I always forget where stuff is. Toolbars, Dockers, there we go, wow. Where is it? Something to do with colour. Artistic colour selector? We don't want the advanced colour selector because it's poo. Palette? Don't want the palette. Go away, palette. Don't want you. Specific color selector. This is our boy. This is a man's color selector. Okay. All women's. Okay, this will be great for the actually. Yeah, that'll be great for the egg back colour. Oops, this is where I want to go. It doesn't matter, but I like this to be in all caps, just because I'm a perfectionist. And we should have purple for the front colour. There we go, egg colour done. Okay. This one is going to be Keppel and Lux. It's carnivorous, piscivorous and insectivorous. That's fine. Most demons are. Elements. It's going to be Void and Quake because I haven't got that combo before. Void, Quake, done. Quake should be listed first. Doesn't really matter, but I like to list them in order. Peaceful, nope. Summonable, yes. Tameable, no. Mountable, no. Summon cost 6. Dungeon level 2. And drops. I'll leave the drops for now, but I will change the drops later once I add the new charge item. Should I drop Soul Sand? Soul Sand. Fuck's sake. Why is this so small? What's it doing? There we go. Fucking hate trying to find stuff in Minecraft. Block. That is not the Minecraft block code. Is it in blocks in 112? Soul, sand. Oh yeah, it's soul underscore sand. Okay, got it. There we go. And I'll drop 3 to 5. That'll do for now. 100% chance. And yeah, we'll change the charge item later. Okay, what have I missed in chat? Yeah, it's gonna have 40 health. Hey, Mogdred, how you doing? Yes, they are. They're gonna be just as annoying as they are in Doom. It's gonna be amazing. They'll be summonable. Digital. Oh. Is Vorach going to be added in a major update, or is it? It's going to be added. Like I'm moving towards. I used to do small updates all the time. Now I'm going to do big updates and then release like lots of dev versions on the Discord server. So if you're on Discord, I I'll at everyone on the announcement, so if you don't like that, be sure to unfollow. Bacon Bombing Developer, thanks for following. But yeah, I'll be atting everyone on the announcements whenever I release a dev build or actual release. So yeah, if you join the server, you don't like that, be sure to set yourself to just untick the at everyone notification. But yeah, so that's going to be my new approach, is lots of dev builds and then a big release every few months instead of constantly spamming Curse with new updates. Yes, you will have a new mod part. I'm going to add a lot of new mod parts. Let's have a catch up. Is Vorach going to be... Oh yeah, so I've answered that. I live in a different time zone. I do. I live in England, UK, the northeast. So it's 10:30. So once this is in game, that's me done for the day. I'm gonna chill. Probably not today, Wolf Boy. I'll try and do some tomorrow. I just wanted to get a stream out today. So yeah. What's their defense number again? 2. They have 2 defense. Oh yes, the Nether's going to be just as uninhabitable as ever. I think once the 1.16 updates out and then Forge updates to it, which is when it's out for real in my case, that's when I'll be diversifying the demons out into different Nether biomes, and it should be a bit nicer, I think. Armor is 2 armor. When I went to the Nether in Breaking Zephyr, I got shanked by an Astaroth multiple times. Nice. God, I love the Astaroth. Oh, nice Titan. Good one. See, Titan, he's on the wiki like a master. Bartering with piglins. Oh yeah, the pinkies are just going to eat through the piglins. Or the anime girls, as they look like the Moans. Because they do not look like piglins, they look like moes. So I guess from the side it looks more like a snout, but the eyes are too faded out. They don't look like eyes, they look like... I thought it was a hat, a big floppy hat with quartz buttons, because you get quartz in the Nether. And then they had little eyes, but nope. They're meant to be pigs apparently, so I'm like, oh, oh no. Okay, let's copy this over to 112. Gotta be responsible and update both versions. Okay, and this goes in common rather than assets. Vorach. And then we need to update the dimension ID to be Minecraft : the Nether, I think. Let's double check behemoth.json. Make sure that's right. Yeah. Minecraft : the_Nether. Cool, good stuff. And that's it in 1.15. That's its definition anyway, that's just the easy part. Now I need its AI. Okay. Core. Entity, creature. Again, I'm just going to copy the behemoth, so it'll fire behemoth attacks for now until I make the... Because I've got a program in, I'm going to copy a lot of the shulker code for the homing projectiles, but I've got to code that in, so that's going to be fun. Entity Vorach. Here he is. Okay, there's some extra overhead for the Rehovart stuff, which we don't need at all, so we'll get rid of that. Hellfire energy, no, we don't need that, so we don't need this data watcher stuff either. Hellfire, nope. This is all Rehovart stuff, and that's the trail of Hellfire, we don't want that. Attack targets, air can target belts, Vorach don't give a shit. Fire projectile, we'll keep that with Hellfire for now until I add the new projectile later. Immunities, immune to fire, yep. Pets controls are on. Is that default now? I'm sure that's default. Super.pet controls enabled. Yeah, default's the true. I don't need this. Go away. Visuals, that's a Krampus skin. We don't have a Krampus skin. Done. I've got so much of my code now all in these 3 giant generic classes. Like, look at the size of this class. Like, I've got these 3 big classes here. That means for each mob now, tiny, barely anything. In fact, I don't even need this. I only really need that and this. It's quite nice, really. But I'm also going to get rid of these over-the-top comments because I don't really need them these days. IDs let things look nice now, so there, much nicer. Counts as undead, so splash potions of healing will harm it. Even though it's not undead, it is by vanilla standards. We don't need that, and don't need that bit of text in either. Awesome. Let's add it to 115. Core, entity, creature, new class. Entity Vorach. And now we've got to repair it. Because you can't just put a 112 class into 115. Oh no. It doesn't work. Needs this. And then once this is done, I'll catch up with chat. It's creature attribute undead now. And in the entity AI is register goals. Goals selector. Add goal. Is it goal selector? Yeah. My AI is all cross-platform though, so that's fine. And living update becomes tick. We don't need this actually because I don't plan on doing anything. I'm going to try and avoid using this as much as possible actually. So done. Nice. Although it's still not happy about something. One Minecraft world parameter. That's not true, is it? No, that is not true. No idea what this error is. All entities must have a constructor that takes 1 world parameter. No, that's not right. It's got to be inheriting it from 112, right? I don't know, Behemoth's doing it as well. I think ideas getting mixed up. It's again, it's Minecraft versions mixed up. It's fine. Okay. Me, hi piglins, want to trade for some gut? Suddenly poofs into a smoke cloud. This is what will happen. Who would win, a behemoth or a Vorach? Probably a behemoth, because a behemoth will attack a little bit more rapidly than a Vorach. If there's more range, though, the Vorach will win. Or at least look at my book, because Swole Boy. You should make the projectiles move freely instead of the weird uniform movement that the shulker bullets have. I'll see what I can do, Big Titty. I'll see what I can do. They are beasts compared to most mobs. I made spawn weight for striders to 10. They are a bit elusive for striders, to be fair. Yeah. Shulker's like, nope, I must stay in this shell. Would there be any way to program in a mob not being undead but still susceptible to smite? Maybe, I can maybe look into it. But this is just purely a vanilla mechanic anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really affect much outside of that. What effects? This gives it's Void and Quake. So I'm trying to remember what they do. Quake.json. Hunger. Ooh, Hunger in the Nether, nasty. So it's going to give you a Hunger debuff and I believe Decay. Yeah, Hunger and Decay. So, oh, that's a nice combo actually. So you get Hunger, so you're going to. It's harder to get food in the Nether already, and then you got Decay as well, so all your healing's going to be less effective on top of that. So that's nasty. It's a nasty combo. Yeah, Wolf Boy. I'll take a look at your crit idea. At some point, we really need to do some direct challenges in MTG Arena. Oh, I haven't played for ages. I kind of got put off it a bit because it kind of felt too fast. Like, the games are too fast. When I played Magic the Gathering in card form a few years back, good 30 minutes for a match, and I love it like that. But now it feels like, I mean, they did say they were doing it. They've made it faster and more action paced for live streaming and stuff, and I'm like, that's not what I want from Magic. I like it slow and long. So kind of putting me off the game a little bit. That's why I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh anymore anyway. I killed Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! They released new cards every time I had power creep. At least Magic the Gathering doesn't do that, but it feels too fast at the minute, Magic. A bit too fast. Not a fan of it. Also, I made a rat deck, and it's not pack rat, it's whatever the new rat one is, where you can have as many as you want in your deck. I basically had pretty much all of those with a few little extra cards slotted in, and like won 75% of my matches. So funny. You could tell the opponents, they were annoyed at me for doing it. It would be fun to stream some Magic the Gathering though, so I'll try and get back into it. I'm still a bit of a noob at it, to be honest. Okay, right, we've got the Vorach entity code in. We've got its JSON in. Let's get its model in and call this a day. Model, creature, okay. What model do I base it on? We'll just do Behemoth. Screw it. We'll do everything else based off Behemoth. Model of Vorach. Get rid of the over-the-top comments. I'll have to go through all of these at some point and clean them up. Get rid of all the comments because I just don't need them anymore. They're not useful comments. Vorach. Trophy size. Trophy offset. I'll just leave that for now. Right. So it's got the biped code. Normally that would work, but we also need the back leg to be taken into account. So we'll grab that, and that's for animate part, is it? Yeah. Override, animate part. I love this new feature for making new overrides. Very useful. If entity is null, on the ground, or in water. And all we want is the leg back. This dot rotate x y0. It wants a float, but it's getting a double. Let's cast it as a float then. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna adjust this walk swing. I'm just gonna put it here actually, 0.4. So it'll move a little slower and it'll be out of sync with the other two legs, so it'll look a bit better. Done. Okay. Let's copy it over to 115. I think my model code's identical in both versions now. I've been trying to make 112 and 115 as close to each other as possible. But there's... oh no, this part's quite... oh no. This is now living entity, not entity living. And it's done. Oh, and then this part's different as well. The unavoidables. Oh my god. Model behemoth. Copy that. As 115 friendly. There we go. Cool. Okay. Sounds. Might as well get the sounds in while we're at it. Oops. Don't want that. Up here. Want this. We want to bring it down with us. There we go. Okay. Sounds. Entity. Vorach. Okay. If we go into Behemoth, that's all the sounds we want. I'm just going to copy them into Vorach, and then I'm going to go to my Doom mod because we're just going to lift the sound straight out of the ones in Doom. Echo. Set central light to 100%.
Bedroom central doesn't support that.
What? Echo. Set central light to 100%.
Bedroom central doesn't support.
Apparently my light no longer supports 100%. What? Hang on, I'll use my Linux system to do it instead. You just can't get the light bulbs these days. They used to be really good, and then they keep updating them and breaking them. Is that gonna work better? No? Is my light bulb broke? I think my light's broke, guys. There we go. I've got like a thing on my computer that does it. Works better. Stupid Alexa. Alexa's getting worse and worse, you know. I'm sure it's just a marketing ploy to get me to buy a new Echo Dot. Didn't trigger it. Okay. What kind of... oh yes, rat decks are the best decks. And yeah, when I need to get back into doing Shard actually. We were trying to aim for May, but been so distracted with other things. Smart home, yeah, my smart home. It's gotten worse. Like when I first set things up, it was perfect, but like it feels like it doesn't respond to my voice as well as it used to. Constantly having weird problems with my hue bulbs as well now, and it's just deteriorating, you know. But I want to swap from Alexa to Mycroft and then host it myself, which is like an open source version, and then I have basically I would build my own AI system. That's one of my goals. Oh, I could totally put it into Minecraft as well. So like have a voice command to spawn a mob in game. That would be pretty cool. Just for the sake of being able to do it, I might have to do that. Vorach and Arcfile is going to be OP, super OP. Yeah, this is where I'm at, Glitch Reaper. I need to debug my house now. I literally have to debug and upgrade my, like, sometimes my light bulb isn't working. I'm like, oh, I've got to install updates for the fucking light bulb. This is where I'm getting, this is where we're at now, where like I have to check the Wi-Fi connection because my light bulb's not working. It's good stuff though. At least the fan and the heater work perfectly, and those were cheap bulbs that cost little Wi-Fi plugs that cost like £10 each. So like, very cheap. Anyway, what am I doing? Sounds, Nephrite Doom. I need to play some more Doom. I know, I think Matt's still there. Need to play more Doom, Matt. See if we can get Craig back over. It's been too long. Could be worse. It could be. Oh no, not Microsoft light bulbs. No, they'll just be blue all the time. I'll turn them on. Oh, light bulbs blue again. It's blue screen. Yeah, no. Make robot. Yes, we need robot. Definitely. Okay, where am I going? Left, right. Sounds and smart AI. Yes. Need to reboot my house. Literally happens sometimes. Where am I going? Creatures. I started organising these. Demons. The Vorach. Here we go. Okay. Okay. That's attack sound. You never hear that sound. Death. Nice side of sound. Oh yeah, that's a sound we dread, Mog dread, isn't it? Hate that sound. We're like, oh no! As soon as you hear that sound, you know the projectile's coming to get you. That you're fucked after that. I need to make mobs play their melee sounds when firing a ranged, I think. Pain. Oh, these are nice sounds. So lovely. Don't even have to make sounds for this one. And they match perfectly. Ah. Okay, well we definitely want that to be the say sound, so get rid of that. Oops. You become say. And then hurt, we've got the pain and death as well, are quite obvious ones. Death, pain. Sometimes I make new sounds, but sometimes I like to grab them from a Doom mod. Like the Astaroth, the Void Astaroth sounds are from the Doom 3 mod that I made. There's a video on my old YouTube channel. Everyone's like, where can I download this? And like, I've managed to find some of the files and upload them, but yeah, Modern Doom 3 was too hard for me back in the day. Yeah, that's a sound we dread. And now it's in Minecraft. I'm king of curious if any future mobs may do tasks like helping you farm, kind of like golems. I actually want to add golems, but that you can build. You build like a core golem, and then you build to add equipment parts onto it, like the armor parts. So that's a big future project, but basically you'll be able to build your own golem, like how you build equipment. That's one of my end goals. I think that would be quite cool. Okay, this can be the tame sound. Oops, we need to delete the original tame sound first. Go away. Tame. Okay, can't have that as a stepping sound, so we need a better stepping sound. Attack sound. Maybe this should be the attack sound and that should be the projectile sound. Yeah. What do I call what should I call their projectiles? What do I call the projectiles? There's all the projectile sounds. So yeah, this. That can be the melee. Actually no, we'll leave that. I'm going to make mobs play their attack sound when they fire projectiles. I think that'd be better. That can be the actual projectile sound. What do we call it? I kind of want to call it the Vorbolt. I'm calling it the Vorbolt. Done. Vorbolt. Okay. I need to put this into 112. Done. And that's a projectile out of the way. And I'm going to grab all of this and go to 112 land and copy it over. Lovely. Intangible and go wild. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I'd love to make a Skynet. That'd be nice. Probably a bit out of my scope. If the Vorach has a game sound, does that mean it's going to be tameable? Oh, tame sound. No. It means any summonable mob will play their tame sound when you like shift right click on them and give them commands. They'll play the tame sound, and I'm gonna make it so in the future, like I'm gonna add like buttons where you can go stand here or attack this target. So like more like control essentially, and they'll play the tame sound in response to being given commands. So it's basically their I understand your command sound. It's just called tame. The command would be a better name for it now, but I'm not changing it. Too late. Stepping sound. We need a. I'm gonna grab the Joust's stepping sound and modify it a little bit, because that's a classical sound. Yeah, that's a Joust one. Let's modify it a bit though. Audacity up. Oh no, Audacity. I haven't loaded it since I've reinstalled. It looks ugly. Oh, it looks like Audacity on Windows. Oh no. I need to fix it. Hang on. Preferences. No, not playback. Interface. Here we go. Theme. Light, dark. Custom. Okay. No. I guess we just want a dark theme. I thought it copied the system theme. Retain labels, beep, show action menus. Oh, whatever. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, dark theme copies the system's dark theme. Okay. Bit better, bit better. It'll do. It'll do. Stepping sound. Okay, okay, stop. I'm just gonna pace around with the pitch a bit, make it a bit deeper, because these are heavies. I should probably do it properly using this. No, wrong way. I try to use this, but then I just drag it down. Nah, okay, about here. I kind of want to flip it. I'm going to reverse it. Oh, that's going to sound freaky. Sounds like it's pulling its feet out rather than landing down now. I like it. We're done. We're done. Quick and easy. Step. Yes, overwrite it. And we're done. Oh, they're gonna sound pretty cool. Okay, catch up on chat. Brain bolts. I could call them brain bolts. Vorbolt. Yeah. We'll go with Vorbolt. I don't like it's kind of brain, but it's kind of not their brain. It's something they produce in their head. It looks like brain though. Okay, now what am I doing? Oh, got to do the other boring stuff. Sounds.json. So many steps these days. All this used to be automatic, you know, and then I added a JSON for it, which is good and bad. Okay. V. Do I have Vapula? Vapula. Okay. Tame. We need a beg sound. I'll have to make a beg sound. Say hurt, def attack, beg, tame. We need a step as well. Replace. In selection. Vapula with Vorach. Cool. And add a step sound as well. Vorach step. Cool. Copy this, and I'm gonna move you up here out of the way again. Sounds to Jason. Put in 115. Okay. And I'm going to go to the bottom. Actually, projectile hellfire ball. Okay. This is not in alphabetical order. I'll put it after Venom Shot. At least try and start. Bolt. There we go. And good here. Venom Shot. 4 bolt. We're good. We're done. Sounds done. Okay. Language entries. Sometimes that doesn't work. It's a bit annoying. Vapula. Oh, I forgot about Ventoraptor and Vespid as a Vulcan. LMNOP. Okay, we'll put it after the Vulcan. At some point I'll have to make these alphabetical, but it really doesn't matter. Oops. Okay. Vorach. Description. Foul demons that produce deadly substance from the back of their heads. Their tails evolved into a third leg to allow for climbing. Oh, I need to make them able to climb now. Ugh. Combat. The subs. These demons throw the substance. Heads. These projectiles have a mind of their own and track down Vorach's target. Home in on. Okay, these demons throw a substance that grows from the back of their heads. These projectiles have a mind of their own and will home in on the Vorach's target. Dun dun dun. Over to 115, which has a completely different language file. Vulcan. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Sure do love Minecraft updates. Ugh. Okay, that becomes what? Oops. What have I done wrong? It looks happy now. Good. Yeah, nice. Okay. I think that's everything. Let's launch the game. So many steps. Yeah, traits do climb, but yeah, Vorach's going to climb as well, which I forgot to add. Trait. No, get out of the way. Put you over there. Trait. Put you down there a minute. Can climb. Here we go. Put it here. Dead easy to make him climb. Can climb. Return true. Okay. Wobbly. Oh no, my wobbly windows have died. This is so sad. Oh no, it's because this. Hang on, I've turned composer off. I'm going to turn it back on. Bear with me. I'm just dicking around. Is it behind? Where is it? There it is. Okay. I thought block compositing was off. Oh, wobbly windows, damn it. I never thought I'd like wobbly windows that much. Yeah, there we go. Yay! Wobbly windows back! It's okay, the back. Like at first it was a funny gimmick, but now whenever I drag a window around I'm used to it, and when it doesn't do it, it just feels so wrong that the window isn't like moving all smooth, and it just, I don't know, it just feels horrible. It feels broken and static. That's not nice. I've grown too attached to wobbly windows. Okay, let's go in game. Hey, Wizard! Thanks for this. Thanks for the sub, man. Oh, I need to get my thing up. And Arcana Gaming, thanks as well. Getting bombarded with the subs today. Thanks a lot. Samulex, I think I can read that. It's so small, the text. Thanks for the sub. Langs Noir, aye Langs, it's been a while. How are you doing? Thanks for the sub. Getting sub bombed. Is that it? Yep. Okay. Just waiting to read out lots of names. Thanks for the subs, man. I've got them on this screen. I keep forgetting I've got a window here. Yeah, good stuff. Is that all to my Titan? Get a badge, I see. Thanks for gifting the subs, Titan. Thanks a lot, man. It's good stuff. Celebrate the oh, I forgot to get my thingy out. Hang on. Celebrate the new subs with the Vorach. Hang on, shrink that a bit. Okay. I don't know why I've loaded this here. I can do it through the thing. Minecraft. Now I should be able to move around. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm in survival. Why am I in survival? Why is there a Malgalich? Okay, we're good. I was fixing that, wasn't I? What are you doing there, Mook? You go away for now. To get my new badge. Dang Rich didn't read my idea. Oh, I missed an idea. I got sub-bombed. Distracts me too much. Oh yeah, thanks for dropping by, Glitch Reaper, if you're still there. Thanks for dropping by. A bone spider. Oh yeah, I'll have to have a bone spider at some point. Yeah. Celebrate the new Vorach with subs. Best way to celebrate. Okay, let's put it down in a nice grassy field over here. It's gonna be lovely. Oh, thought it was gonna crash on me then. Oh, the eggs look nice, don't they? It's nice to see a new demon egg. It's really nice. All the language entries are in. They sound lovely. Let's turn the game sound up a little bit. Beautiful! Done! Ah, how's that hitbox? A little bit tall, the hitbox, compared to the model. How has that happened? Let's have a little look. They do seem a bit small, to be fair. If I go to here, definitely got a full-on scale. Yeah. 2.5. What do with the hitbox? Where'd it go? Exploring the new world. Legs are working. Oh, that walking looks odd. Oh, a little bit spider-like, isn't it? Get a bigger one in. Oh yeah, I think that was just a really small. I have to make sure the hitboxes are scaling, I guess. Yeah, they're just going to throw Hellfire for now until I add the projectile later. Nice. Yes, it's another mob. But yeah, they're throwing Hellfire for now as a placeholder until I add the new projectiles, which I'll be doing off stream in the future. Oh yeah, these are going to be nasty. Summon Lycanites, mobs, Vorach, variant 1. Let's get the Keppel one in. It's a Keppel one. Let's make this a bit bigger. There we go. Oh. And a Lux. Oh, there we go. Done. You want to see a phosphorescent chupa? Yeah, can do. But yeah, that's them done. I'll be adding their projectiles in the future because I've got to add homing code and make a projectile model. And yeah, it's getting a bit late. It's 10 past 11 actually. I want to get to bed soon. Phosphorescent chupa. Summon Lycanites, mobs, chupa. Variant 3. There's he. Oh, he's off to kill a pig. Oh, it's quite busy. Busy chupa. Oh wow, it's on a killing spree. We'll have to summon another one. There's a phosphorescent chupa. All of its might. Oh, there's a bit of fading going on there. I might have to look into that. No biggie though. But yeah, Vorach. Done. Beautiful new Nether folks to check out. Because I never needed more mobs. It never was too easy. Oh dear. Oh yeah, how to make a phosphorescent chupacabra, didn't I? They've also got new models, the chupas now as well. Extra round. They've also got the dripping blood, which just looks nice. let's summon a regular trooper. These are in RL craft, by the way, the new troopers. Yeah, they're just a nice touch up on the model, you know, look a bit nicer. And I think the blood definitely adds to the effect more. So yeah, it's rounded out the tail and stuff, better spikes. And their heads don't look square and blocky anymore, because you don't want things looking blocky in Minecraft. God, no. But yeah, done. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Don't forget to check your DMs for my... Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I'll take a look. Oh yeah, the bloody mouth definitely works really well on the... Just one day I just decided I want to make a new trooper model. Of course, this guy also fires the Chaos Orbs that the Argus fires. They're going to be pretty dangerous to fight, and they're in the new Aberrant dungeons, so watch out for them. I'll be adding these to the Demonic Temple as well, because Demonic Temple could do with a little bit extra. Ah, done. The Vorach aren't tameable, they're summonable though, so you can summon them. Along with the Arc Vial. Ooh, let's see what they're like with the Arc Vial. Oh, it's got its buffs. Oh god, that... We'll put over here, they're gonna chase. No. Oh god, yep, they're moving. Arc Vial buffs. Arc Vial Vorach are deadly. Anything with any demon with the Arc Vial around is going to be a problem. Oh, the phosphorescent trooper? No. Not. It will be later when I add the new taming overhaul. I'm going to add a way to tame the rares and the bosses. But yeah, there's a creeper. Why do people do this to me? Oh, what's happened? Have a bone spider. Yes, I read that. Yeah, I do like the idea of a bone spider, so I'll probably add one. It's always good. 40% faster projectiles, yeah. But these just have placeholder projectiles for now. They're gonna fire weird pink globs that will like home in on the target. So that's gonna be their thing, and it's gonna make them quite dangerous. Something not right with the size of they're too small. They are too small. So have a look at that. Dead quick. Apply rotation and scale. And I'm gonna go to here. Texture's fine, so we can close that off. Just the parts as well will need to be re-exported. Reload dead quick. I'd make it undead maybe. An undead spider could be quite cool. It could have like skulls on it. It would. Oh, it could have an upside down skull. It would be the new old trite. Because the old trite was an upside down head thing. So I could bring that back into rotation as a new undead mob. Could be quite good. Is it worth to go with the Nether? It depends if you need Nether related stuff. It's more of a challenge really, the Nether now. In 1.16 it'll be more diverse when I get into using the new biomes. I love the arc file mod. Are you bigger now? No, what do? That's weird. I mean, that's how big it is. So, hang on, this can't be right. Bring me a new window. Projects 115.2, dev, creatures, demons, arc file. Oh, it's got the royal on. Set this back to normal. There we go. Okay, there's our arc file. Oh, you're quite tall. You're 3.5. The behemoth must... Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I can't count. That's basically what happened. Yeah, I just can't count, basically. That's how big I want them to be. Okay, let's close Minecraft down and re-export. Did I apply? Can't remember. I have now anyway. It's too big. Oops. And go! Also, fried trite legs, can't get enough. Crispy, deep fried trite legs. Oh, so nice. Did you fix certain pets killing themselves when they attempt to follow you? A bit. I mean, I'm going to be doing a bit of a AI overhaul again because some of the code's a bit muddled since I've changed stuff quite a bit, and I'm going to make them quite smart. But also, I need to go into the Pathfinder for that as well, which is a huge chore. The Pathfinder's not fun. There we go. That's more like it. It did seem a bit too small. Much better. Much better. That's a relatively smaller one that looks quite dangerous now. Yes. Good. And they fit in their hitbox much more aptly now. It's good. My familiar's following me around again. Oh yeah, they are wandering way too infrequently, so I'm going to fix that dead quick. Yeah, it's quite painless, no problems there. There we go, they're wandering around a lot more now. Way too much. But at least that's working. 0.1 should be better. I think I just made that way too low for some reason. Even 0.1's too high, you know. 0.05. It doesn't like being reloaded sometimes. That's better. Yeah, 0.05 is what we want. Base creature. Zero point zero 0.05. Yeah, cool. First try. No non-animated parts or anything like that. Just straight in. Well, they were a bit small, so there was an issue, I guess. But yeah. Oh, they're lovely. Oh, they're lovely. Oh, look at that one. It's climbed up a tree because it can climb, you know. You like it up in the tree? She likes it in the tree, that one. Abaddon Kako and the Praetor Belfs are going to be fun. They're going to be really interesting ones. They have big sickle hands and stuff. Maybe next week I might try and do a new mob for the update every week. We'll see. I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break though. I want to work on a few other projects. But we'll see where we get. Once I get their projectiles added, I'll be throwing a dev build up for those that want to play the new. It'll be Hellforged Alpha 1, I guess. Yeah, for those that want to play with Vorach. It'll be a stable build, just not ready, not something I want to release on Curse. I want to do big updates now. Yeah, that climbing's working great. Oh, they're gonna be dangerous. Good. A shadow demon. Do you mean? Actually, the Praetor Belfs are pretty much going to be shadow belfs. Pretty much an apt description of them. So yeah. Hey Mario, welcome. Yeah, new mob done. Basically, that's a subspecies of the trooper. Done! Except the projectiles aren't implemented yet, so I just use the Behemoth's projectile as a placeholder for now. Because I've got lots of new code to work with. That's quite frequent, I might have to lower that, especially if they're gonna have homing projectiles. We'll see, we'll see. Abaddon Kako Demon, not made yet. No, I haven't made that yet, so I'll be streaming everything. I always stream making new mobs these days, so yeah, I made a new baby, she's beautiful. They can climb, they just need to throw their brains and then they're finished. Spawn the new Chupa mini boss again. There's one around here, so there it is. This dude, there we go, new Chupa mini boss. Needs to wash its face. The phosphorescent Chupacabra with the new Chupa model as well. All of the curves. Yes, there's tower dungeons. They're rarer than regular dungeons, but yeah, it's just boss galore. Because eventually I'm going to be adding multiple bosses per dungeon, so you'll just get it's basically just a tower of bosses, just for fun and for all those rare boss drops. Our Vorach despawned. Fight it. I could, and it's just a behemoth at the minute. I want to add its projectile in first, and then I'll test it properly because it's just a behemoth at the minute, so needs its new projectile before it'll be a proper fight. Because I want to test how hard it is to dodge their projectiles, because it's going to be rough. The Tower of Power, yeah. They give hunger and decay, so they reduce your healing and mess up your food as well. I found one of those Chupa on my RL Craft world. It was stuck in a wall. The good old getting them stuck. A lot of things can be cheesed that way, I guess, but yeah, it's fine. Isaku is a reference to the Isaku, which are just the type of Arachnotron from a Doom mod. I first saw them in Ancient Aliens mod for Doom, and they're like Arachnotron but made of like skulls and stuff. Look quite cool. So that's what Isaku is a reference to, because it sounds exotic as well. Okay. Oops, these are ARC files. And 2. Done! Oh, that's so fast when the ARC file buffed. It's insane. God. Oh no, there's a Jin! Oh no! Oh, they should be immune to falling damage because they climb. That's a good point. Always tend to give falling damage. Well, yeah, 10 block fall resistance. That's generally what I go for. Should go under here. Let's do Vorach. There we go. Fixed. The mimic to look. Yeah, for the mimic. Pop it in the background. Mimic Nox. See if I can. Here we go. Oh, it's so small. Like that. From the Nox game. This is my first experience of a mimic. It grows out of a chest, so it is from a chest. I wonder if I can. Is there? Oh wow, that's weird. I don't know if I can get a bigger picture. Or I'll be careful. Oh, there's a nice sketch of it. Obviously, it doesn't look that cartoony, but pretty much that design I think is awesome for a mimic. It's got scythe hands, weird mouth, the eye, the brain back. I just think it looks cool. But yeah, I always loved Nox. So I'll have to do a Nox mimic, basically. It would be a really cool aberration to make, I think. Dark Souls, like all the Dark Souls, you basically just get a bunch of dead bodies and just glue them together and it's a Dark Souls boss. I mean, just have a look. Dark Souls mimic. Yeah, it's like a Silent Hill sort of thing. Looks cool, but I think the Nox mimic's much more interesting. Works more as a classical mimic. But yeah, I like weird stuff. I'm trying to find the actual. There's some in game, but they're so small. I don't know if you can make that out. Can I zoom? Oh, that was a bad idea. Now my zoom's 100%. Fuck it. We've got Critter open. Put it into Critter. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Oops. Why doesn't my clipboard work? Copy image. What? Copy image. Come on. So I'm not asking for a lot, Critter. Critter does this where it just doesn't give a shit about my clipboard. It's so dumb. Paste layer? No. Guess we're not zooming in on Critter then. But yeah, it looks like that anyway. I mean, that's a nice sketch of it, but it is a very colorized sketch. They're more like beetle-like in color. There he is there. But that's my idea of a mimic anyway. The Gungeon mimic. I'll look it up on this because I've already closed it. Gungeon mimic. Oh yeah, it's more just like it's more like an animated chest. I kind of want to move away from the chest and have it where the more like they'll copy, yeah, they'll copy a tile entity and they'll just grow out of it essentially and take their true form afterwards, rather than having them as an animated chest. Because I might want a furnace mimic instead, or a crafting table mimic, or an equipment infuser mimic. So that's kind of what I'm going to go for. Do some concept art, that's cool. Doppelganger, strange creatures that will copy the form of a... I would like to add like something that copies players as well. That could be quite fun. Okay, oh yes, I forgot one thing. Need to grab... you. Well, does that one from clipboard? I'm going to do 16 by 16 and then save this as a ping. In source main resources, textures, GUIs, creatures, Vorach icon.ping. Assets, and then we have textures, GUIs, creatures. We need the bestiary icon. Why is it? Did I copied the wrong thing? Oops. Where's Vorach? Oh, this is 112. Oops. There it is. Cool. While I'm here, I should probably update some of these. Some of them are a bit old and lame now. A bit old. Let's see. I can do this from Dropbox. Go to projects, Lycanites mobs, screenshots, alpha. I'm gonna make them from these so they look a bit nicer. Oops. Wish we would pre-select one of these boxes. There we go, new Venturaptor icon. Why isn't that? Why can't it use like the so annoying? Venturaptor VVV. There we go. I should do the same for the Voraptor as well. Don't make backups though. God. Voraptor. New document. Do a little bit of the chores, eh? Oh no, that's not how we do it. So dumb. Critter has its fair share of issues, mind. Like, and if I do Control I and then, why does it not show the actual pop-up? I really want to use critter more, but it makes it so difficult. Image, scale image to new size. Like, it doesn't open with the shortcuts sometimes for some reason. There we go. Save as a ping. Manually find it. Vorach. Vorach got quite a design change. It's similar. It's based on the Banshee texture Mario. Yeah. I'll update some of them. Yeah, the Zoator. I want to do the Trite as well. This one. Okay. Why does Critter make... I'm going to turn this stupid feature off. It's so annoying. It should never have backup stuff on by default. It's just really irritating. Settings. Configure. Tools. File handling. There we go, no backup file, because that's done. Well, it's not, but it is when it's in an extra file in a folder that I don't want extra files to be in, because it'll end up in the jar, which it's a bit silly. The Wraith as well, so many to redo. I need to remember to update these icons when I do new models. I mean, the Trooper's fine. There's the Banshee. Astroph's okay. Okay, even the Belf's, the Belf's alright. Kako, we'll do a new Kako. Oh, look at that new model. Oh, I'm so happy with how the Kako turned out. Now this is working again. So weird. Unlock. Should have done this for the Aberrant update, but oh well. New Kako done. Mimic dress, eh? It's slightly tilted. I think it's alright. Do we know? Oh yeah, Zoator. Where's the Zoator? Why didn't I make a screenshot of the Zoator? So annoying. Do I have a game? Yeah, this one will do. Oh, he's so happy. Oh, he's so happy. Always go for the eyes. Actually, yeah, I want it here instead. Every time. Okay. 16 by 16. Why is this fucking hell? Okay. Zoator. Done. Trite. We've got better trites. We've got Uwu Trite. There he is. We'll do that. Ah, no, it's bugged out again. Fucking hell, Critter, come on. What are you playing at? That looks quite cool. Because these are some of the ones that had major design changes. Trite, Driftwood, Trite. Pinky, what was the pinky like? It's 112. P. Pinky's fine. Pinky's fine. Saphignus meat. Oh, I think it describes what it tastes like now. It's like spicy fish. Spicy fish. And there's no such thing as raw saphignus meat because they live in lava, so already cooked. What was I doing again? The Wraith. We do need a new Wraith. Hey, we got Wraith. Oh yeah. It's an old one now, this one, but it came out so well. The old eye shot. It's 112. Okay, let's copy these over. Zootor Wraith. Venturaptor, Uvaraptor, Trite. Did I do any others? Don't think I did. Copy these ones over. Kako! Thank goodness for tabs. Nope. I'll pop between tabs to scroll between them to compare. So much easier. Okay, we're done. We're done here. The Trent. Is the Trent that different? I guess. I suppose. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Doing the Trent. Do we even have a Trent here? Trent. I should organize these a little bit more. Spectre, Nymph, Vorach. That was me showing off the dual-handed when Minecraft updated to having that. Oh, that's weird, Ignibus. Why did I do an outside one? Geonac. Banshee. Now I'm organising my files on stream. Quality entertainment. Okay. These go into here. A little bit better. We don't have a Trent one though. I'll have to load up the model. I'll have to configure the model. We'll go to the website. Go to the website. Am I gonna find Trent? What do you mean it's no Trent? Oh, it is with was it? It was changed to not have an A, wasn't it? Was it? Now I don't know. What's my name? Oh no! Like it used to be Trent with an E, and then I fixed it, and now I forgot I fixed it. It's been that long since I got fixed. Yeah, you do. Oh, can I copy into Critter though? Watch it not work still. From clipboard. Broken! Critter! Fucking, you need to work. Print screen. Essentially just want that anyway. Copy the clipboard. Right, is it going to work off this? Yes, okay. It doesn't like something from Chrome. Well, Chrome. It's Vivaldi, but it's Chrome based. You know, that would be quite good if I crop it a bit. Oh man, wrong button. Do that. And then, how do you clone brush in Critter? Oh, I have no idea. Oh god, how do I clone? Stamps? No. Clone tool. Okay. Well, that's not right. Size down. I don't think it understands what cloning is. How do you... Is it Alt and click? No? Control and click. Control and click. Perfect. There we go. Now I can clone in Critter. Brilliant. Okay. Growing pains. Why did it make it look so crap? Okay, I'm going to crop this a bit more. This one's been an awkward one. Okay. Still bugged. Yeah, that'll do. We're done. ABCDEFGMPUS TTT Trent. Go away. Goodbye. There we go. That'll do for now. I think that's basically all of the ones that needed like a new icon anyway, so good stuff. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Give all these months forgetting to leave some forgotten. I only have so many hours in the day though. Strider. Oh, the Strider did get a bit of a change. Strider. Oh, the Strider does look horrendous. Damn it. Okay, one more. then I must go to bed because I've got work in the morning. Done the Kako Demon. The Kako Demon's got a new one. Okay, Strider. Damn it. Okay, Dropbox. Projects. Lycanites mobs. Screenshots. Strider. Roa Quetzal. Easy, go into here. There we go. Oh, the old chipper. Previews. No. Blocks. No. Why would I go into blocks? Do I have any pictures of the Strider? Website. want to get that bit of shading down there from it. Oh my god, Critter, man, what are you doing? Like, you can open it from here fine, but if you use a keyboard shortcut, nope. I don't know why it's doing it. A bit annoying. Okay. Ping. Strider. Yeah, because the Strider had another drastic change as well. Yeah, oh, the old Striders. Have you seen the old Striders? Oh, yeah, old Striders were horrible. Strider. There we go. Yeah, what was it? Lycanites mobs Strider 1.7.10. There it is, the old Strider. That's with armor. That's what the Striders used to look like. Back in the day. This looks so derpy. There's one wearing gold armor. Even though, I didn't even do the armor textures very well back then. That's a nice thumbnail. That looks nice. Yeah, I'm so glad I got around to making new models. Yeah, Striders were really bad. Definitely needed a new model and a new design. Look much more realistic, well, organic now anyway, for smooth curves. No, I'd for the Molten Strider, I'd rather make something from the ground up. Like, with how terrible that model is, I'm better off just making a brand new model. It's just so bad. At some point I need to give the rower a little bit more smoothing out. I still made it blockier than I needed to, but the rower's not too bad. Same for the skillet, that's been generally a good model, except it needs to get the rounding out treatment. There's the old Ent, and then now the old Kako as well. Ah, so many new models. Old Spriggan, oh no, that's a new Spriggan. No, it's the old Spriggan, look at the arm. The old Spriggan was alright really, but didn't look as smooth as the new one. Old Kako. I could look at my old models all day. Oh, there's an old Trent. Trent with just an E. Oh, there it is. There's the old Trent. Oh god, look at the hands. The hands were just copied from the Ent. Yeah, there it is, the old Trent. Terrible. I mean, I kept it squarish. This is why some of the older models look so bad, because I was trying to keep them vanilla-esque instead of just embracing nice smooth models. So yeah, at some point the Beholder needs a touch up. Definitely. Beholder needs the Kako Demon treatment. Oh, there's the old Chupas are always good models though, to be fair, but the new ones look nice. And there's Krusk, ahead of its time. Yeah, I could look at old models all day, but I should really stop. I need to do a new Kobold. Oh, there's the old Shade, which my capture card can now show, which is good. Old Shade, new Shade. Old Shade, new Shade. Old Shades look quite creepy, to be fair. New Shade just looks badass. Is that the old Shade with the badly done armor texture? Yeah. That was my first time I was able to run the game in Minecraft 1.9, and that's what the models looked like. That's how broken 1.9 was. Almost got it going. I'm like, oh, I've nearly got a Maca working again. 1.9, terrible update. Shit. Worst update ever. Now I'm angry. Now I'm going. Goodbye. I'm off. Now I'm depressed. Thanks for watching, everyone. So yeah, I've got a new mob done. Always good. You either go full vanilla or... Yeah, the in-between did not work. And that's what dragged a lot of the models down. Now I'm just like, no, I think vanilla models aren't for me. I could make vanilla style ones, like, look at the Ghoul and the Crypt Keeper. I like the Ghoul, I love the Ghoul's model for like vanilla style, but it's not what I want out of my mod. I don't want to make vanilla-esque mobs. Just not what I want, so I like my curves. Air smelting bug. Oh yeah, how the hell does that even work? Let's have a look. What could cause it? Oh, we'll load up 1.15. Oh no, here we go. Gotta wait for it to load. It's gonna do a build, so this doesn't count as its initial load time. Is it only in 1.15 that it does it? It's in 1.12 too. Hey, I don't understand. Why is it downloading assets? Oh, I hate 1.12. 1.15 modded is just such a pain to work with. Like, why is it downloading? It doesn't need to download the assets. It's already done it a million times. Here we go. It's just such a pain now. And then you've got this that we've got to wait for. I mean, yeah, modded 1.15 is just so much, like, everything's 10 times harder. The new rendering code's nice. It's really nice. You can't get lots of the glitchy crossover stuff, but you still can with the actually no, even the items don't do it anymore, so it fixes a lot of bugs, but it's just so slow and tedious to work with. Are we there yet? And it's a B. Wow, they look really shit. Okay. Dungeons over? New world. Fabric. But Fabric's got its own problems. I'd have to remake the mod from the ground up. It doesn't have loads of features that Forge has. And then you're going to get mod conflicts because it doesn't have a lot of the strict enforcements that Forge has either. So it'll just be extra work for me basically. And there'll be new bugs that would come up from Fabric, so yeah, no, can't do Fabric. The amount of work it'll take to make my mod Fabric, I'd have to remake the mod basically. The bees are cute. No, I need to make Vesper to eat all of the bees. Horrible bees with a new graphics update. It's still not perfect, right? I mean, look at my Ramon's tail. I don't know why it's the Ramon that's doing that, but what the fuck 1.15? Why you make things so hard? What is this? So yeah, it's still not perfect because of the brand new rendering system. Just everything's so hard. I just want to make new content, you know? So that's why I hope they stop updating Minecraft for Java, because you know, I want to fix this spinning bug as well. So many things. Now I'm triggered. Like, I'm sure vanilla mobs do it as well though. If I can get them to move. Do some spinning. So I know I'm not insane. Unless they fixed it in 1.15 and I need to upgrade the pathfinding code, which I hate working with as well because the pathfinding code's horrible. Do some spinning. Smaller mobs don't tend to spin, to be fair, but yeah, it's just annoying. They do spin, yeah, it's just annoying. But yeah, Fabric is growing, I guess, but the problem with Fabric is it doesn't, it's not as strict as Forge. It doesn't have a lot of the inter-mod stuff that Forge has. Basically, every mod's like a core mod, which go all the way back to like modded 164 or like 152, and think of all the mod conflicts you get all the time. It's basically that era. On the upside, it takes seconds for, like, not seconds, but much easier for them to update, but it's just going to be so much extra work for me to do with my mod. But I haven't had a proper look at Fabric, to be fair, so you never know. But I'd have to rewrite so much code that I'd rather just make a game. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Fabric. Okay. But also, this is in a development environment, like Forge 115 outside of development runs faster than 112. Loads like lightning, so it's just, I think it's even like, I think even in Eclipse it's better. Just the kind of neglecting IDEA, which is better. So it's just a bit annoying that it's just really awkward in mod 115 at the minute. It makes my life harder when it shouldn't have to be. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, might as well check the Vorach. Make sure that works while I'm here. Oh, a little bit of lag. Yeah, I made most of my code universal now, so I can just, it just works straight away in 112, which is nice. Okay. What was I testing? Oh yeah, it's 112 though, this bug, isn't it? It's not 115. Like, I don't even know how you craft hey, Arc Reactor, welcome! So they say, I'll have to have a look at Fabric. I don't know, I wouldn't say it's faster though. I'd want to do a proper speed test. Plus, you're going to be comparing completely different mods with Fabric compared to Forge mods, so you can't really do a fair comparison. But I haven't tried Fabric properly, to be honest. But if I've got to rewrite my entire mod, then nah, I don't know if I'm going to do it. We'll see. I mean, if Fabric does keep picking up steam, it might. Maybe I'll look at it. I should at least look at it, to be fair, before I properly judge it. Please don't multi-post a message that easy put into one. Alright. There's not a rare variant of the Vorach, no. See, even the Vorach, brand new mob, spins a 115. 115, 114, 113, worst updates ever. Okay. Yeah, how's this work anyway? This air smelting, or is it in 112? It's in 112, isn't it? I've already got it running. We'll just rerun it. Yeah, stop. Run. What do you mean? Ah, it's running. So it's loading. But yeah, Forge. You can do so like a lot with Forge. From what I've seen with Fabric, it's you've got to do a lot more yourself, which is bad because then you've got other mods doing things themselves as well. And there's a crap load of library mods and core mods in Fabric, which you just wouldn't need with Forge. So like Forge has a lot of guts that mods can use as well. But yeah, I should probably research Fabric if I see how making the mod works. Yeah, if I could port my mod over to Fabric with little effort, then maybe I would do that. And then if it didn't change during the Minecraft update, then maybe I would just be like, yeah. So, in fact, yeah, if I do try Fabric and it's actually not so bad, and I can port my mod to it, and then when the Minecraft update comes out, I don't need to do anything to my mod, then I'll definitely just be like, yeah, screw Forge. But we'll see. The Forge team put a lot of effort in, and it would be a bit shit to shit on them, you know. Okay, how does this you can't see it unless you look in J. Oh, is it a recipe? Yeah, I'm still streaming. I need to go to bed. It's like 10 past 12. Datazite, what are you doing? I need to go to sleep. You're right. See, even Datazite's here telling me to go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, hang on. Here's a new mob though. Got a new mob. I'm addicted to making mobs. Now, I made this model of, was it last week? Or the week before? But it was due a texture, so he's all textured now. But yeah, Datazite's telling me to go to sleep, so good night everyone. Thanks for watching. And yeah, goodbye.